Hey y'all, welcome back to my PCOS VSG journey. Checking in this week on my, what I'm now calling my regain weight loss journey. If you're new here, welcome. I am 4 years post-op gastric sleeve, 2 years post-op loose skin removal, which was a tummy tuck. And I've had some regain. My lowest number that I've seen on the scale was like 178. The highest I've ever seen in life was 279. At the time that I had gastric sleeve, I was 252, and I am currently weighing in, I'm 5'4", currently weighing in at 191. And I will get into, how things went this week, and kind of explain my game plan for everything, even though I never really like giving people the plan, never give out the plan, but I keep it real with y'all, and this is me documenting this journey. So anywho, with my favorite little cans, like, if you're not obsessed with Diet Dr. Pepper, I don't know what you're doing. Like, I don't know. It's new, the new obsession. I wasn't really like a big soda drinker, but here we are. A lot of things change when you're this far along. So, and it's just something about the little baby cans. Anyways, tangent, and I need to do my nails. Don't look at that. So, what went well this week? I fell off with, let's start with what didn't, go so great this week. I fell off with tracking. I had a lot going on, busy schedule. But here's the beauty about my new relationship with tracking is that I don't get upset about it. I don't let that, I don't throw the whole operation just because I missed a day or two or three. So this week I fell off of tracking, and I even fell off of meal prep this week because things just got so busy, and I finished my meal prep and did not cook anything else in time. And so nor did I have the energy to go out to the store and get stuff. So my meals were really kind of super simple. I think one night I even came home and I made tuna fish. Is it tuna fish salad? Guys, I don't know. It's been so long since I've had tuna. I don't know. When you mix the mayo with the tuna, a tuna sandwich, I don't know. It was I mixed some mayo with the tuna and it was real good. I haven't had that in a long time. Tuna salad. Oh my gosh. I think. Yeah, tuna salad, right? Because it's just made almost the same way as egg salad. So it's yeah. Okay, anyways. So some of my meals were really simple like that. But making sure that, okay, if I'm not tracking, doing all those things, to still be mindful about my choices, and then also being mindful about liquids, getting in a few of my drinks this week were protein, the clear protein drinks. I have some powder by One Up Nutrition, I think it is, that is their clear protein. So I had a couple servings of that, and just making sure I'm staying up on my electrolytes, that kind of thing. So this week, all right, it's holiday season, and one thing that did happen was a holiday party at work, and it was the nines with all the bad foods you can think of, and I enjoyed because that's what you should do. That's what you absolutely should do, unless the month of December is the month you're having surgery, or you are just, not even 6 months post-op. Then hate to tell you this, but stick to the plan. Don't throw it out the window during this time, because you're in the go time period. I wouldn't, you'll regret that. So yeah, I really enjoyed, and all the tracking and everything went out the window, but that's okay. That's okay. And I'm still holding at 191. That's okay. And it's still going to be okay, because that is my plan, to just be in a holding pattern until the holidays are over. If I do lose, if I do come under 191 at some point, great, but the goal is to hold during this holiday season and enjoy, but hold at the same time. That makes sense. So hold on, let me get a little sippy, because it's so good. So anyways, let me keep going. that's all the stuff that went down this week. Now, what I say is good about this is that I sat back and my relationship with tracking is different this time around. I'm like, okay, like, so what? You miss 4 days of tracking. We don't stop. We pick it back up. Pick it back up. And then same thing with meal prep. Okay, you ran out of meal prep, and for a couple of days you ate some, maybe not the best choices. One day was sushi for lunch. I had sushi. And then just the other day, and I'm still eating this because I have mad leftovers from it, was Indian food. I got butter chicken, naan, samosas, and not feeling an ounce bad about it, and just save it, and basically kind of takes the place of meal prep later on. So just kind of sticking with that. So I really don't have much more to report than that. That's how this week went. In terms of like exercise, there were a couple of nights when I did my trampoline, but even that kind of fell off with like walking, my walk breaks throughout the workday, because that's where we had like a really busy schedule. But I did do quite a bit of walking around with some of the stuff I had to knock out. So basically this next week, the prep is coming into everything prepared, doing a meal prep this weekend, and making the plan and getting back on track with tracking, picking it back up, and just making sure, because it really is helpful to see everything and just kind of know like, hey, maybe this day that was a little too much with the calorie intake or whatnot. But it just really helps you see why maybe you're getting the results you're getting and whatnot. So I don't know. I still sit back and can't believe that this is like what I've been up to lately, because I always said on this channel, if you've been following me from the beginning or somewhere in between, I've always said like I never want to be a tracker. Like, that's no way to live. And I still don't think that's technically any way to live by the book, being a tracker. But if you do it for a majority of your time, yeah, I think it's great. And there's other underlying symptoms that I have that mindless snacking is one of the symptoms, and it really helps to have it in your face, and it's like you're recording. So I'm not saying that you have to be super strict like that for the rest of life, but I do think it's helpful. Live your life, but also come back and get back on track and pick it back up. It's not the end of the world if you miss a day, miss a meal, whatever with the tracking, but it in the end of it all, it's very helpful to you. And like I said, I can't believe I'm whistling this tune, but here we are. And honestly, in a way, it kind of makes more sense. Like, I'm 4 years post-op. Things are not moving as quickly as they did when you first get surgery. Like, it's almost mindless. Like, you don't really have to think too hard on things. And then also, you don't have like certain cravings and whatnot. Although I really do feel like that's up to your palate, right? Like, if I start taking in items with more sodium, then I'm no longer going to taste the difference between something that is high sodium versus low. Like, when you first have surgery, you have to do I had to do the liquid diet for like 2 weeks. So of course, anything that I ate, freshly post-op that had high sugar was like unbearable, or high salt content unbearable. It was like, whoa, I can't believe I used to eat this stuff. But your taste buds have totally changed. And I believe it takes something like 2 weeks for your taste buds to change. So honestly, we can all get back there, but ask me if I want to. Not really. Not really. So that's my update, y'all. I'll stop and make this short and sweet. But yeah, just getting back on track with my tracking. It's okay to fall off and get back on. Just get back on. And gonna get back on with my meal prep, and it's a holding pattern for this holiday season for me. I am enjoying and working to maintain. And then come the new year, okay, and I don't believe in that new year, new me BS. You can do it anytime. you can do that anytime, but I'll save that for a later conversation. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my little drinky drink here, probably make a protein drink later today, and I need to sit back and plan my menu. This is what I do. I plan my menu of what it is that I need to do meal prep and get ready for the week. So anywho, I hope you all have a great week this week. If you're in a regain weight loss journey, follow along. I'd love to hear your progress as well, what's working for you. And you know, it's always interesting to hear from others, and just goes to show that what may work for you may not work for the next person and what have you. So I always appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for liking my videos, for sharing my videos. Thank you so much for subscribing and following along here with my journey and just supporting me overall. I really appreciate it, and hope you all have a great week. Get your liquids in, make your plan if you haven't made your plan, and have a great week. Be successful. Bye.